Taquito! Taquito! Okay, now I'm back with Katelyn's part 2 of her van. Let's do a quick little tour of her van, where it was, and we'll just pick up right where we left off. Here we go, part 2 of Katelyn's van tour. Here we go. Your bed is actually like a futon bed.
Yep, it is.
So I was always wanted to like do this with my bed, and I didn't do it, and I'm kind of like.
So you thought about it?
Yeah, I did. Yeah? I thought about doing it as like you see on a lot of other vans. I'm sure people have seen on other vans, couches that'll come out to like, you know, big beds.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what you got going on here. Mm-hmm. It was originally futon, and it slides out. You can. We can not slide out, but I can show like the sliding mechanism part. It's just like right here. So that's the sliding. It just literally slides out like a futon does. Taquito. Taquito. King of the van right there, yeah. Or queen of the van.
Just her van. Yeah.
So what made you want to do the sliding out bed?
Yeah, so I wanted to make sure I kept as much open space, just floor space as possible, because I wanted it to be comfortable. I'm standing in the by her driver's seat, and she's a solid 4 to 5 feet away from me. So she has a lot of floor space in here. You managed it really well. So that's why you have the bed that can pull out if needed. Do you ever actually pull it out? Honestly, not really. No. I pretty much leave it, but I figured if I take it camping with other people and I want to be able to, I mean, I figure I'll end up using it with other people at some point going camping, and I want to be able to have more space than just for one person. So.
But you sleep pretty comfortably, obviously.
Yeah, I sleep very comfortably with it.
And you're tall. You're 5'9"?
5'9", maybe 5'10", 5'9", 5'10".
5'9", 5'10". She's tall, and she sleeps the same direction I do. Mm-hmm. And I've gotten a lot of people that are like, "Oh, your bed is too small, Jared. Your bed is too small." You're taller than me. I'm only 5'8" on a good day.
You could probably fit someone maybe even up to like 6 feet, 6'1".
6 feet. That's what I was trying to tell people. I'm like, if I was over 6 feet, then maybe not. But it seems like you, like, I don't know, you maximized your space so well.
Well, I put curtains instead of keeping the tongue and groove pine all the way down. I actually stopped it where the bed is, and I put curtains so the curtains go directly up. A couple inches more. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I would say a solid 2 inches on each side. As if I had kept the wood going, I would have probably lost about 4 inches, which in the scheme of things is a lot. I wish that the bed was a little bit lower. I attached it to the ribbing, and I thought that it would feel more like a couch when you're actually sitting up here, which I can sit up here, but it's not. I'm like just touching the ceiling, so that would be one of my very minor adjustments that I would make, but I can't really do too much now. So.
You could.
I mean, I think how I'm living right now will be different than maybe how I'm living in 6 months or a year. Right now, I'm living in a city. It's really just kind of a
Where are you
bed.
thinking of going?
Well, I want to go adventuring with it.
You want to go adventuring? Yeah. You hear that? She wants to go adventuring.
Like more of a camping.
Experience.
Yeah, okay. I have a job that I have to be at every day. I need to be showered. Blech. My hair, yeah. Showered, maybe once every other day, something like that. Yeah.
What else you want to tell me?
Yeah. So when I started putting the van together, something that was really important to me was kind of I guess being able to ask for help from other people. So I kind of my parents both helped me a lot. So initially, when I decided on the van idea, they wouldn't even engage in conversation about it. And so finally, once I said, okay, this is what I'm doing, they both jumped on board and they were awesome. So my mom helped me sew all of these curtains.
Where'd you get the curtains from? Just a fabric store?
Joann Fabrics.
Okay.
Yeah, Joann Fabrics. I really liked that kind of like southwestern.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Print.
And you got it all over. Like you have it on the curtains in the front too.
Yep. Yeah.
These are the curtains from the front seat.
Yeah, so my mom helped me sew those, and I actually, while I was in Home Depot, somewhere in Massachusetts, I ran into this guy that asked me what I was doing, and I said I had no idea what I was doing. I just started walking into Home Depot every single day and looking at what was around me. And
That's such an interesting way to do it.
I started looking at flooring, and this guy came up to me and was like, "What are you looking for?" And I said, "I really have no idea. I'm trying to find some kind of flooring. I'm building a camper out of my van." And he said, "Well, hey, I have about 90 square feet of vinyl wood flooring if you want it." And he's like,
90 square feet is plenty.
90 square feet, yeah. And he was like, "Listen, I'm not going to use it. I'm a contractor. If you want to take it, here you go." Yeah.
Take it.
Yeah.
You didn't have to buy it off him. You just gave it to you.
Yeah, so he just gave it to me, which was awesome.
I spent like $120 on my stupid floor. Actually, I like my floor, but I shouldn't say stupid. And you got your damn floor for free. Yeah. I didn't know that until just now.
Yeah. Doug. His name is Doug. Yeah.
Doug.
Doug. Thank you,
What
Doug.
the hell? Thank you, Doug. Whatever, Doug. Oh my goodness. She got a beautiful vinyl floor. Like, and by the way, anybody in VanLife probably use vinyl floor because it's practically indestructible.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I didn't know your freaking floor was free.
Mm-hmm. So that was part of the whole project was just kind of being open about it, because to me it's a little bit crazy to live in a van and there's a lot of judgment on it especially living in Los Angeles. So to see people come together and be so supportive was awesome. And then this blanket actually is my grandfather's blanket.
Oh boy.
So I saw my uncle before I left Massachusetts, and this was my grandfather's LL Bean camping blanket from, I think, like 1950.
Wow, keeping it in the family.
Yeah, so when I got the van, my uncle gave it to me to keep in the van to keep warm, which was cool. And yeah, so it was just like...
So you don't have to show me any like personal things, but if you wanted to like open up the curtain to see what's like underneath.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. There's so much storage in here. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, so it's a little
And
bit...
again, this is like a couple feet smaller than mine, and you fit just as much, if not more, than I do in my van.
Let's see, I've got my snowboard in here. I have this cooler. I really haven't used
You're
the cooler.
Snowboarder?
Huh?
You're a snowboarder?
Yeah. Not in a while, but...
Snowboarder, hiker, adventurer. What do you not do?
So, yeah, so I've got a bunch of gadgets and gizmos in here. I have my backpack. I have 2 backpacks, actually, if you want to go backpacking.
I do. Thank you for the invite. I'm taking her up on that.
Backpacks, tent, all my camping stuff. I have a crate for taquito. I have...
Oh, the table. I want to see that table. That table is really cool because it reminds me of somebody's table that I know. Me.
Yeah. Yeah. Very similar to yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just a pull-out table. Side, I haven't really used this too much yet.
No.
But I think I will. Start.
Maybe you and I can have a dinner date.
Yeah.
And we talked about actually having the vans parked like right next to each other, and we could literally have a living room.
A cooking competition.
A cooking competition.
A van cooking competition. What else? I don't know. I've got just in here. Yeah. Just like not really. Just taquito's food. Papers. What else?
Why are we not talking a lot? Because she is the quintessential minimalist that I know. I'm such a diva in my van, it's not even funny. Like, really, it's seriously what it is. Show me your battery. Yeah.
Well, I can't pull it. Well, no, I can't pull it up. So I don't have solar panels like you, but I do have. I have a battery isolator. Is basically how I source my energy to my.
It's like my ACR. You charge your batteries from your van alternator.
Yes.
Yeah, and your dad and you hooked up a wire from one to the other.
Yep.
And it charges the battery, which is how many amp hours?
200 amp hours. So
you have a 200 amp hour lead acid battery, AGM battery, and that has been plenty for you, correct?
Yeah.
You haven't had any issues.
I did try to run my heater while I was in New Hampshire still.
You have an electric heater?
I don't have it in here anymore. I haven't been using it.
Okay.
But yeah, so I really haven't had any issues with it. I don't really use it for that much. I mean, I'm charging my headlamp right now, which is great to have in the van too. I mean, I use it for hiking, but it's awesome.
Little headlamp, look at that.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, I really just charge my phone. I just installed these lights underneath the
the LED lights, which I love.
And that's
and how big's your inverter? Because you mentioned that earlier. An inverter is 1500 watt.
Yeah.
Which is great. Which is plenty for you.
Yeah.
By the way, I keep on looking at this Dr. Seuss book, and I have to ask you what's up.
My mom gave it to me for graduation. I didn't have it until recently. I had a storage unit that I've had for a few years in Los Angeles from when I left a while ago.
Yeah.
And I found it in there, and I thought it was very appropriate.
It's very appropriate.
Yeah.
And Taquito's having a good time. So you are an adventurer, you are a van dweller. People ask me this all the time, like, where do you see yourself going with the whole van life? Where do you see yourself going? And I always answer with, it gets better every day.
Okay.
And I don't see an end date for me.
Yeah.
But I figure I might as well ask you, even though I think I know the answer, but the audience might not.
I would say life is what happens while you make plans, but
that's a pretty good quote. Did you get that from somewhere, or did you just make that up?
I'm sure it's quoted by someone, but I would say ideally I would like to, maybe in 6 months or a year, I want to make sure that my van's almost paid off. I tried to do everything super simple to just keep it really low. I think I owe.
Yeah, I have to say, you don't say.
I mean, I don't really care. Whatever. I bought the. I feel like it's better information.
Yeah, you might as well.
So I bought the van used for $17,000, which is pretty good for a ProMaster, and then I think I probably put about $4,000 or $5,000 into it.
How many miles were on it? 50?
50,000, yeah.
50,000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I've got a little bit more to pay off on my van, and then.
Oh, by the way,
a little bit.
She has a horse. Fitz?
Yeah.
Fitz the horse. That's so cool. So she has the Taquito, the Chihuahua, and you have Fitzy the horse.
Yeah.
Is it Fitzy?
Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald? Yeah. Fitzgerald the horse. Fitzgerald the horse, which you originally got in Massachusetts.
Uh-huh.
And you brought him out here.
Yep.
Fitzgerald the horse. She has a horse. We're gonna have to do a video of your horse, by the way, someday.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to horses, like deathly. Yeah. Her too, but she rides them, so I don't know how that's possible. But we're gonna have to do a video of you riding your horse. Is he still hurt?
No, he's better.
He's better?
Yeah.
So his ankle? Or his leg?
His ankle, yeah.
His ankle, he got a little bump, but he's fixed now.
Yep.
He's good.
Yeah.
So maybe one day we'll go up and we'll meet horse. We'll meet Fitz, because that's so cool. I love horses. I do. I'm allergic to them. Every time I touch them, I like blow up. Yeah. So, but I want to meet Fitzy the horse, Fitzgerald the horse.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's it.
Last but not least, I need to thank my mom. I did a shout out to my dad in another video, and honestly, I wouldn't be here. And the person I am, I would definitely not be talking into a lens right now in a camera if it wasn't for my mom. I have a degree in architectural engineering. I'm getting like serious on you guys right now. I have a degree in architectural engineering, and I actually had a really good job at the age of 22 right when I graduated college in Las Vegas, and it paid me I got paid very, very well, and I was so unhappy with my job. And one day I called up my mom and I said to her, I'm not happy in the current job I'm in. And we talked for like a half hour on break, and she said, well, what do you really want to do? And I said, I want to pursue this acting and comedy and entertainment. And I said, I think I want to move to LA. And she said, whatever you decide to do, I will support you 100%, and I am there for you. And obviously my father was supportive too, but my mom was the one that really, really, kicked me in the butt. So thank you, Mom. It being Women's Month, I figured it deservedly so. All the women out there, they are so loving and supporting. Bada bing, bada boom. Hey guys, thanks a lot for checking out my latest video. Check out some other videos right there. Make sure you share it with your friends and also subscribe to me. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Bye.